everyone. Welcome. Thanksgiving is almost here, and so I'm so excited about the next 3 lives I'm going to be doing. But do me a favor, just like I have my other device, I want you to invite and share because tonight is going to be awesome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Melissa Jakes. I am CEO and founder of Rescue Event Planning, also known as Olivia Pope of Live Events. And I think I'm going to have a little helper. Is a little helper going to come? Okay. So we have a little special guest, if you can see her. So I'm just going to give you guys a moment as I give myself a moment to invite and share. Okay. And I want to also be able to see you guys comment since the camera is not, since the laptop is not near me as well. So, hey. Okay, so now I'm inviting and share as I want you guys to do the same. Okay, and if you're coming in, let me know where you're coming in from, and we're gonna have fun tonight. Totally fun. Are you gonna introduce yourself? You have to tell the camera.
Okay.
What's your name?
Gabriella.
You have to tell the camera. No, come right here. They can see you from here.
Hi everyone, my name is Gabriella.
Okay.
And I'm about to help my mommy.
Yes, you are. So if you're wondering what in the world is going on, we're in a different location. Usually we're doing the lives from my office, but today I'm inviting you into my formal living space where we are going to set up a Thanksgiving table. So Thanksgiving is literally around the corner. And some of you guys might have just moved into a new home, apartment, whichever, and you need tips on how to set up your table. So I have here common stuff that we're going to go over that either you already have in your house or you can quickly get either from the dollar store or Michael's, Hobby Lobby or two, and that is very easy for you to do and set up. Okay, so what I'm gonna first show you what I have, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay, so we have a simple white tablecloth here, and so this is easy to get either from like Target. You can also get it from tablefactory.com. They're probably like $5 or $6. Shipping is what costs the most. But if you go into like Target or Marshall's, TJ Maxx, they have tablecloths. And you don't need something elaborate like the banquet tables at hotels. Something nice and white will be fine. I wouldn't spend too much money on it because if it's white, it's going to get dirty easily. And all of your food and stuff, it could stain it. So you want something that's just enough that's nice for pictures and presentation. After that, if you want to just discard it, you totally can, or wash and reuse it again. Okay, so we have our white tablecloth. Next we have is a slab of wood. So my best friend got married last year, and her whole theme was like enchanted and woodsy and gold. And so this is real wood that is sealed, and we use this as part of a centerpiece. And so I've been reusing this for lots of my other events, and it works out very well. And so because this tablescape that I'm doing is more woodsy, goldsy, ivory type of feel, I wanted to incorporate that. So this was free. The other thing that you have is your chargers. And so you can get these chargers from some of them are on the dollar store, and then Michael's also has them as well. And so I have 2 different types. I have one with a little bit more pizzazz because I'm going to mix and match. Or you can just go with your regular gold. They have black. They're coming up with a lot more colors. Pink, black, teal, silver. There's lots of them. You can either get them for $1 or at Michael's. They used to be $1 at Michael's, but now they're like $1.25. But it's still economical. These candle holders, I got them from IKEA. I can't remember how much I paid for them, but anything IKEA is not too expensive. So we have that. I have wine bottles that were spray painted, and we have these letters. Fall is on here. Some have pumpkin, some has thanks. And so if you drink wine, or if you know somebody who does drink wine, you can spray paint these. It's better to spray paint them in the winter time because it is the humidity kind of prevents it from drying, right? It has a pumpkin on it, doesn't it? Thank you, Gabby. Don't touch anymore. Thanks. And my L fell off, but it's fine. But spray painting the wine bottles in the wintertime or fall, like we are now, this is perfect weather for it. During the summertime, when you're trying to spray paint these bottles, the humidity doesn't allow it to set and dry as quickly, and so it takes longer, and so the manual work is just longer. But they do have wine bottles that are colored already, but again, if you know somebody who drinks wine or wine-shaped type of bottles, sometimes they are even having water in this type of bottles. Spray paint them. The only thing you have to pay for is a can of spray paint because you're not doing that many. Next I have is my Chinaware. And next I have my Chinaware. And this is something dear and very near and dear to my heart. So this was given to me by my grandmother. And so if you don't have to use anything that's given to your grandmother, whatever you want to use, but I'm using it as my set. Some people may want a more modern look because this Chinaware has flowers on it. Some people may not be too keen on flowers, like my husband. So you can get simple white plates. Again, you can get that from TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls. This is definitely the time for that. And lastly, we have here is, so I went to Joann's and found like these little, I call them little doodads. They're fall-y. These are great. Berries. We have acorns, and all types of stuff, right? And so it's all fall-y. And so Joann's had a big sale, like buy one, get one free, and it was ridiculously low that I was able to get a whole bucket worth. And so this, all of this didn't cost me much. I'll probably say less than $30, $35-ish. And so now we're going to put it all together. So this is where you help me if you want to help me, okay? Okay. So as I talk, definitely ask questions, and I'll try to periodically look at my phone as you guys are joining in. And we're going to set the table. And do you like Thanksgiving, Gabby? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. What do you like about it?
I don't know.
You don't know, but you like it. Do you like the food?
Yes, cut turkey.
Yeah, you have turkey.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you have at Thanksgiving?
I have a celebration for that.
Okay. Okay. So again, I'm going with the simple white tablecloth. And of course your table's not going to be this small, but for today, I wanted to just have, this is my table for the week. And when you're setting the tablecloth, you want to make sure you look for the stitching. If you can see the stitching where they're hemmed, that means you're on the wrong side. So you want to make sure you put it on the right side. Excuse me again. Okay. We're setting the table.
Yay.
Yay.
It's right.
And of course, this tablecloth is ridiculously too long because this is not what we usually use for this table. But for a regular table, this will just hit the floor. There's different types of table lengths you can have where if you want it to, you can see the legs. I like things that touch the floor because it gives you a clean look. I'm not seeing the table legs or nothing like that. Okay, so this is our tablecloth. So next, I am going to do the middle. So I'm using my wine bottles here. Okay, and I think I'm going to use the one in the middle that says thanks because I like that. And then this just gives it some character. It makes it stand out a little bit more, and I like it. So we have that fall pumpkin. I'll put that to the front. And then I wanted to try this out to see. This is, of course, if you have a long table. If you have a round table, most people don't have round tables in their house. Most people have long rectangular tables. So I'm going to play around with it. If you see me move things around a lot, it's for me to play around with it to kind of see what I like.
It makes noise.
Okay, we're setting the table, aren't we? Okay.
I can't bring it.
You have to go to Daddy.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm set with that. And then we have our candles. Oh, I forgot to talk about the candles. Again, IKEA, they have these for like $1.10 or $1.20. And I've used these before, and I like to reuse them again because of how the wax falls. I like how it gives that used look, right? And actually, like I said, I like to change things up. I think I might go this way. And so every angle has something. We'll do the thanks that way so you guys can see the final product. Okay, perfect. Now in my vases, I am going to mix up the different types of foliage. I like these because they have pumpkins and it goes with a good tone. So I still have my reds, I have my oranges. And as you're setting up, you just kind of really play around with it. When you have that unique eye or creative eye, you just kind of play around to see what you like and what you don't like. It's kind of like a feeling. But this is simple enough that you can't jack it up either. Oops, can you get that, Gavin?
Yes.
Okay.
Where?
I think it fell down.
Oh. This one have?
It has a string on it, right? So here are these big acorns. A couple of things, or acorns and pine cones. So for the acorns, I'm going to kind of just sprinkle them around because they're small enough. So sprinkle them around to give that fall look. Harvest. And the pine cones, some of them have like this nice white variation like it was in the snow. I'm going to use that for something else because I just got a great idea for them. Again, some of these are Michael's, but you know, a better deal is Amazon. And so on Amazon, you can get a good pack for really cheap. And so I'm just spreading the acorns. I don't want it to look too crowded, but I also don't want it to look too bare. You have to be careful.
Okay.
I'm going to come around here so I can see my angle on this side as well.
Ooh, acorns.
Acorns.
Pumpkins too.
Yeah.
And trees. Wow.
And then we'll
Cool.
throw some of these pine cones on here as well.
Me too.
Do that one.
Okay. There's another screen on it.
Yeah.
And this one is broken.
That one is broken. Well, I want to keep the white ones, so don't use the white ones. Okay. No, that's kind of a white one. So put that to the side. Okay.
Okay.
I think we're good with this. Gabby, what do you think?
Perfect.
Perfect. As she would say. Okay. And you can save this for another day, another event, another season, which winter is coming up, and these can also be used again. You can use this again a lot. Okay, sorry. Some of these little stragglers here. Okay, then I'm going to pick the best of my white pine cones here.
Yeah. So you can keep them.
Yeah, I want some really nice ones. I think I'm going to pick these 4. That one's a bit small.
Okay.
Don't rest on it. That's small too. Oh, look at this big acorn.
Wow. It's not as big as little.
It's little. This one? That's
Yeah.
big.
So, and then I said that's not a big acorn.
Well, since I can't find something as big as that, we're going to keep them moderate because I want them to match. Okay? So now it's time to set our table.
Can I? I know what to pass.
Okay, well, I want that right there. I want that right there.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to do... Okay, Pee, stop hopping. Thank you. Because my table is super small, you could fit 4 people here, but my centerpiece is blocking. So I'm just going to do 2. And I'm going to do these to the end. It's a table for 2. Even though if you're doing a table for 2, you definitely don't want to do something like this because when you sit down, you're not able to see your partner. So you want to make sure you have a lower centerpiece if you're doing something like this. The table would be wider and you'll still be able to see your guests because you have a longer, wider table. Okay? All right. So we have our plate.
Yeah, more plates.
Right. And we have our bowl.
Plates in my bowl.
And the bowl is for your soup if you're doing a nice Thanksgiving dinner. Some people, which I would do for my other folks who like to do paper plates of everything.
For turkey.
My Thanksgivings are real china.
Oh, you can say thank you.
Okay, so I have a big fork and a small fork. Do you know what the big fork is?
That adults use.
Adults use. Yeah, well, the big fork is for your entree, and the small fork is for your appetizer, like your salad.
Yeah.
And you always put the knife in, spoon. Excuse me, Gabriella. Okay, so with these acorns, what I was gonna show you guys is how you can make these as place cards. So, for those who have assigned seating, where I definitely do sometimes at my Thanksgivings, this is easy to get, like a slip of paper. Let me just get a little piece of paper here. That won't work. Here we go. Piece of an envelope. So if you have your table card here,
So
you can just fit it in. This will work better if it's cardstock. In, sit it up, and the person knows where they're sitting, and it greets them. And you know, you can make your own place card right on at home in Word or in Canva and print them out at home. All you need is just nice, like I would do an ivory color paper, not plain white, and I'll use ivory cardstock so that it can be thick like this and stand up. Okay, and that is Thanksgiving. How many minutes did it take me? It only took.
it's Thanksgiving.
It's not Thanksgiving yet, but it's almost there. Yeah, and so this is really simple, right, you guys? This is not much. Honestly, the items didn't cost no more than probably about $35-ish, $40. And you can get the chargers. What really sets something aside, you know, than just putting plates on the table is really the chargers. So getting cheap chargers from the dollar store, Amazon, get whatever bargain, but this just ups it up. It's your first time hosting Thanksgiving and you want to make an impression. Great, want to show your family. I made it. It's our first house. We did it, or you know, apartment, or thank you for coming. For me, it's like just really showing people like, here's your skills, here's your talents, here's the wonders that you could do. This is something simple: acorns and pine cones, and you have your little assistant here that helped. That's the camera's right there. You see where the light is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where the camera is. So I'm going to stay on a little bit more and let me know if you have any questions. Guess who's watching? Guess who's watching? Miss Dana. Hey guys. Hey Sade. Thank you for joining.
Can I see her?
We can't see her. We can just see that she's watching.
Oh.
Yeah. So let me know if you have any questions, any comments of what we did. Okay, don't sit on the couch.
Okay.
Calm down. Thank you. And I'll stay on to ask questions for those who are watching. Oh, it's only about 23 minutes-ish.
Is that it yet?
Huh?
That's it?
Yeah, now we're going to let the people ask, watch, and they're going to ask us some questions if they want to ask. Like, where did you get the acorns? Where did you get the pine cones? Where did you get the leaves and the pumpkin?
Oh.
So some people may ask that. Hey, thank you for watching. So we're about to wrap up.
Hey, thanks. Thank you for watching.
She's so excited to do this. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing different type of color schemes. Next week is going to be a little bit more grand. I have a great idea to do something where you can get from like IKEA. I'm picking places that are not expensive. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money for the decor. Something that's quick, put down because you're cooking, right? Especially if you're hosting, you're cooking. You don't have time for that. You got to clean the house, put this and that, put the dog away, all of that stuff. And so you want something quick, fast, and easy. You can set this up Wednesday night so that when your guests come in, there it goes. If you're going to have buffet, if you're going to have plated, however. But I wanted to show you guys something that is very easy, cost effective, and you can use again. I've used these in different type of settings, in different type of events. And so, yeah, no worries. It fell out. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Gabby made me lose my train of thought. So you're able to reuse these items in a sense. So it's not just a one-time thing and you're done with it. You're able to use it again, okay? So next week, join in 8 o'clock. Please follow the rescue event planning page so you can get notification when I go live. Also, if you're trying to reach me and you want to learn more about how we can help you, we have a lot of things in store for 2019, some secrets that I have to keep and hold on to. 2 big secrets, actually, where it's just going to be great and make your life much easier. So I'm also known as the Olivia Pope of Live Events. So we handle it, we get it done. If you like to book a consultation, that's no worries. Let me drop the link in for you. And I should have copied it and had it prepared. But that's how life is sometimes. And let me drop it in to the link. There we go. I think that worked. That might have worked. Okay, perfect. And if not, you can also send me a message, send Rescue Event Planning a message, or Melissa Jakes a message on Facebook. Thank you guys so much for joining Tablescape Thanksgiving Part 1. We have 2 more parts to go, and I'm going to show you next week something that's a little bit more elaborate, but it's also cost effective. And then the last Wednesday, actually, yeah, it would be to the 14th and then the 21st, the day before Thanksgiving. Thank goodness I'm not hosting Thanksgiving again. Then I'm going to show you a little bit more really cost effective where I really don't condone it, but so paper plates, that mix and look fabulous. So thank you for joining. I see you guys later. Bye. Tell them bye. Yes.
I didn't take a turn.
You did.
To pass the plates.